Hello, Gamesy Dreamers stream. We're dual streaming at the moment, apparently, so. Yay, dual stream. This is the first dual stream. Hold on, news story on MC. What is Google recommending me? Oh, wait, send me the link. Or send us the link to it. So I'll have two streams going, like, so I can see the two streams. Yeah. Yeah, that's easier. Yeet. Hold on. I commented.
Bam!
Oh.
Shock dodge.
We are in the end game now.
Does it go through my desktop audio? Hold on. Can you vouch for me whether my audio is actually playing on my live stream?
Let me see actually. Hold on. The audio's fine.
I hear it.
Is it double audio?
The audio.
Endgame review podcast spoilers. Save pages. There we go. All right, both of you are moderators.
You changed the title?
Yeah, I changed the title. So.
Hold on, you changed the title?
I did.
Refresh. Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Alright. Wait, do we now have to introduce ourselves on your stream too?
We don't really have to, do we? Let's
My name's
I don't
Jack.
know.
Let's do it
I
anyway.
introduce myself. Okay, I'm good. Thank you very much. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for.
Okay, let's just we were talking about because I know, like,
Come
you
on
know.
and jam, and welcome to the slam.
All right, let's talk spoilers like right away.
Yeah,
so
let's go ahead and do it because if we don't, we're not going to ever.
yeah, so let's just dive right in. So who's gonna go first?
Okay, I'll go first. So, about the opening scene, I will say that when I actually posted my initial thoughts on this movie on Facebook, one of the first thoughts I had was opening scene was brilliant, and and I mean that in every single way, and it's part of why I thought Hawkeye is the best he's ever been in this movie, because I didn't really care about his story ever, and once I saw his family get dusted, I thought to myself, okay, we're in for a ride, and it just led me down a path of okay, maybe I will have a drink with you. Maybe I'll have lunch with you sometime. You're not that other Avenger anymore. I like you.
Yeah, you're relatable.
You,
You're relatable
you're
now.
you're not just a crappy Link.
Oof, you're not the weakest link in the.
You are the weakest Link.
You're not the bro. No, he's the broken link right now.
Yeah.
The broken but mended link.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Considering the following after his family getting dusted. Then Scarlett Johansson, rest her soul.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
That was brutal.
Yeah.
I
I
was
can.
half expecting Clint to die
Mm.
because of his family at that moment, and then
And then the final battle happened.
Nat had to sacrifice herself.
Alright, we're gonna go out of chronological order, considering out of chronological order is
Yeah,
probably the best way
considering.
to review a movie.
Not everything has to make sense.
Mhm.
Okay,
We'll do it
so
Christopher Nolan style.
things happened. Thanos finds out that people from the future, i.e.,
2014 Thanos,
Avengers,
mind you.
i.e., Avengers, go back in time, get the Infinity Stones. Hey, don't talk too loud. I can hear you. Sorry about that. Go back in time, get Infinity Stones, snap, and get all the rest of the peoples back. You know how we do. And then Thanos just rains on everybody's parade.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Josh Brolin.
He is. He's a
Mm.
national treasure.
I predicted time travel.
I mean, I think a lot of people did actually. I was hesitant
Yeah.
Okay,
at first.
the two people that need a rest in peace right now: Scarlett Johansson
Well, multiple.
and Robert Downey Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Rest
Also,
in
keep
peace.
in mind Loki and Vision died and are still dead, and Gamora from
I
the
thought,
future.
I thought I thought Loki came back, didn't he? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
No. No, he only appeared in the past
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and wasn't in the final battle.
I don't know. I don't know if I saw him
As
there
far
or
as
not.
I know.
He
I'd
was
have
in
to
there
watch the
briefly.
final battle.
He was there briefly.
I mean, I wonder how they're going
At
to
the
do a
final battle?
TV show.
No, in like just the game,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
just Endgame itself.
I was wondering how they're going to do the Loki TV show.
I don't even want one, but still, money.
Anyway, the final battle was epic. Like
It's probably the
That was
greatest
mind-blowing.
like
battle in the comic movie ever.
oh my god.
I mean, I heard it was epic before going in. I watch a podcast, John Campea show, and he was boasting over it, and I had no idea what to expect. I, I mean, this was pretty much exactly as advertised. I,
Steve Wilding Molnir. He is worthy.
He be worthy.
I like. I saw the hammer going. Kind of
What
remember.
a callback from Age of
I
Ultron.
whooped. I just went wow in the audience.
I
My
mean,
jaw was literally on the floor.
there's a video on YouTube right now of that exact scene where Steve
Put it on in
managed.
the hangout chat.
Yeah. I'll grab the link from Discord because that's a better idea. Copy link.
Actually, wait, didn't you already put it on here?
No, I put it on
No, on the hangout chat.
no, that was my
Oh,
live
Nick.
stream. There you go. Here you go.
Oh,
Here's the video. It's 20 seconds long. But it's enough. And the crowd goes wild.
Yeah, there's a lot of videos on that actually.
Steve being able to also wield Stormbreaker.
Yeah,
yes. I mean, it's
exactly.
similar, so
I mean,
he's worthy of both. Like, similar.
but no, there's no enchantment on Stormbreaker, so yeah.
Also, how was Steve able to control the lightning?
It's because Mjolnir had lightning.
But I thought it was because Thor had.
It was used to guide
I
Thor's
thought Thor.
powers because it already had Thor. It was forged for Thor with, you know, the metal from a
Oh
dying
yeah.
star.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, giant Peter Dinklage, who unfortunately didn't return in this movie.
yeah,
I
Uh,
mean,
unfortunately.
yeah,
then again, we already had too many characters in this movie. So many comebacks too, like Red Skull. Oh
he
god,
was there. I forgot about that.
people from the Howard Stark, Jarvis from the Ancient Carter TV show. I was like, they're bringing TV show characters into. I'm like, anyway,
That Howard Stark scene is actually pretty
so
good.
many
I enjoyed that
characters
scene.
that
Mm.
what?
I enjoyed that Howard Stark scene. Admittedly,
Yeah, the Howard Stark scene was very, very well done.
I mean, I was thinking to myself. I mean, I literally am watching Back to the Future, and they're constantly referencing it.
Mm-hmm. And other time travel movies like Star Trek. I was surprised they referenced Star Trek.
I mean, actually, I remember before this movie came out, the somebody I don't know if it was one of the directors or if it was a producer.
Oh yeah.
It was of a finale from Star Trek: Next Generation.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Can we talk about Joe Russo's cameo and the creator of Thanos' cameo in
I
that
don't.
conference?
I didn't even know that happened. I
Like it's toward the beginning of the movie when Steve was at the like I don't know, it was a conference of some sort. I don't remember, but I was just blown away that Joe Russo made a cameo in this movie.
mean, a lot of
Wait,
directors.
was it the one
Cameos.
part where Scarlett Johansson was talking to other people? I'm just gonna refer to her as
Um,
I'm not gonna refer to her as Natasha Romanoff because that's just annoying. I'm
um,
just gonna say Scarlett Johansson.
it took
Scarlett Johansson.
it. The scene was after the time card 5 years later, I believe, and it had shots of New York City of the aftermath of the snapping, like
Yeah.
5 years later, and then it shows like the sign, and then boom, Joe Russo
Oh yeah.
I
and Steve Rogers and the creator of Thanos from the comics.
You remember that news article that said, "Yeah, here are the three best parts to go to the bathroom during Endgame."
Yeah,
never.
yeah, never.
Yeah, it's like, no, you don't go to the bathroom during the best, well,
You get a
arguably the
hole.
best Avengers movie thus far. Infinity War definitely had a better storyline, but Endgame had a more,
Mm,
I
I think
guess,
Endgame had more plot holes.
nah, I enjoyed Infinity War more personally.
I loved Endgame. Don't get me wrong. I also loved Infinity War. It's just like, you know what? Don't even call it Infinity War and Endgame as two separate movies. It's basically the same movie.
Well, that's how it's supposed to be marketed.
So therefore, by definition, technically, the Infinity War saga is arguably the best movie in the MCU.
Yeah, I mean,
Arguably.
yeah.
Also, I just looked at the Rotten Tomatoes today. 96%.
She
It was
wins.
97 a few days ago. In 98 when first reviews came out.
Mm. But that's because
Still
people.
pretty high up.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Jesus. I just went into a different tab on accident. Hold on. Now I need to do this
How many
again.
reviews so far?
Endgame reviews?
I know we don't know box office things yet. Wait, how much money did they make on Friday night? Not Friday night, Thursday night.
It's a record. I don't know how much
I heard
though.
he made like 60 million,
Let me go to Box Office Mojo.
which is a lot.
That's Mojo. Weekend box office. Let me just search Endgame. Okay, so I actually have a bunch of totals here. Let me daily. We got daily total. Wait a minute. It doesn't say for Thursday. It says for Friday. On Friday, it earned a total of
Okay,
156.
according to Rotten Tomatoes right now, reviews counted for the tomato meter slash critics 96% and 378 reviews, but 92% on the audience with 13,638 ratings.
That
Oh,
is a lot of
That's
positives. That's a lot of. Isn't it like the highest rated like MCU movie on like the Rotten Tomatoes?
wait,
I'm not
wait.
sure.
Okay, here we go. Here's a review right here. April 26, 2019. You can easily duck out during the middle hour, do some shopping, and slip back into your seat for the climax. You won't have missed a thing.
I mean,
What?
yeah,
What?
does have a
And that
point.
was a bad rating off of a top critic.
Bruh, what?
I mean,
Every moment in this
I
movie
mentioned
is.
it again. Final hour is where it's at. The
Final
first
Hour
two
is
hours,
definitely where it's at.
whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But
Like, but, I mean, yeah, time travel. I don't know.
It was very comedic, which I liked about it.
no,
It was so
honestly,
weird watching
no.
time
I
travel.
thought it was like a balance between comedy and seriousness. It was somewhat comedic, but not compared to other movies, which I actually liked. I liked
Thor
the fact that
Ragnarok was very
Oh,
comedic.
yeah. Can we talk about Fat Thor for a second?
oh yes, yes.
I was not expecting Fat Thor in the future. Like, my God.
I that Fortnite promotion though, that was awesome.
Oh yeah, I was like, wait a minute, why are they promoting like Avengers like twice in Fortnite? And then I see the movie and I go, oh, so that's why they were promoting Fortnite because Fortnite's in the actual movie.
Yeah, but my question is this:
Well,
Is
not
okay? So
only
this
that.
movie
Wait, so wait,
Ooh, we've got more
Jack,
people in stream. Hello, new
my
people.
stream or your stream?
My stream. I've got 4 people watching right now.
well,
I have three.
I actually got to ask this. So this movie takes place technically in 2023, I would imagine, because 5 years
Oh
after
yeah, because
Infinity War. Is Fortnite gonna be dead by that time? Or
but Fortnite, they're playing Fortnite, but also, if Fortnite
Also, it's on the
exists in the MCU,
PS4.
does that mean Thanos exists
oh,
as a character in both the movie and the game?
Hold on
Like,
a second.
well,
wait a minute.
Hold
I
on
didn't
a
see
second.
Thanos in the Fortnite thing that that game on in the movie, but I know he's a character in the game for a limited time and
He is.
sometimes.
The only
I
reason why
mean,
I know that is
yes,
because my
but
little brother plays Fortnite. Shout out to my little bro. And he was doing the Avengers Endgame promotion
Yes,
event right now.
I remember that. I mean,
Yeah, he did it for. They did it for Infinity War as well. So
hence Thanos.
okay, so I will. I'll read a deadline article to you. So, and with a snap, Avengers Endgame is swelling just as expected. Industry estimates as of last night for Friday stand at $158.3 million. This is for Friday's totals. But for Thursday, we have $60 million for Thursday night.
60 billion, that's what I heard.
That's the record. It's more than The Force Awakens, which was 39.2 million.
Wow. And Force Awakens is one of the highest grossing movies of all time.
Yeah, I mean,
Like number 4 or number 3,
I'm
I think.
predicting this will beat Avatar.
Well, we don't know yet. We're only in like the third day.
I'm honestly thinking it will.
I bet they'll make like a billion in less than a week.
I would not be surprised there. I mean, I was actually just searching for tickets for fun today. I went on Fandango and they still had the line thing.
Are you serious for
Seriously.
AMC?
Like, it's not long, but
Holy crap.
I don't know if it's on there now, but
For those who don't know about the whole ticket situation, do you want to explain this?
sure. So I was trying to get tickets for Endgame because they went on sale at 8 in the morning. I woke up a half hour late, so I was like, okay, you're gonna get on this. And I I get up, I go to I think I went to Fandango first, and then I get in line for I try to go to AMC Assembly Row because I can get there easily. And I had to wait for maybe like 55 minutes or so. I had to wait for that amount of time. Then I'm like, okay, I can get these tickets before I had to head out. And 30 minutes, like, okay, not 30 minutes later. I have 30 minutes remaining. I look at the tab, and then it goes up to more than an hour. And so I'm stuck in line in the dark ages, like I'm actually going to the theater. I could probably
Yeah.
get my tickets faster if I went out,
Yo.
gone to the theater, and like asked a teenage cashier or something, uh, are you selling? Okay, how many Endgame tickets are left? I need them now.
Yo, so my experience was I woke up 30 minutes early, waited until like 5 minutes of 8, then started refreshing the Fandango page. Did not plan on buying tickets from AMC. Did plan tickets on buying from Showcase Cinemas because I was lucky. And luckily, 7 minutes later, I bought 4 tickets for Friday, April 26th at 7 p.m. from Showcase, and I got my tickets.
I mean,
Then I see posts from other people complaining about AMC and Fandango crashing because they've been waiting in line for 6 hours trying to get tickets.
yep.
No joke.
And on the other hand,
6 hours.
I just searching around on sites. I even looked at Jordan's Furniture at one point, and they saw they had like they weren't even selling their tickets yet. They just had to wait for a couple of hours.
Right.
So I go to
Yeah.
Showcase here because let's face it, I like that better than Woburn. And well, I just looking for what's available at this point, and I managed to find barely any times. I actually called my dad to see what time he's good with, and he said anything will make it work. And I'm like, okay, cool. You're a cool dude. And so I just go for 9 p.m. well, 9 p.m. In Revere. I got very lucky because I got like some of the last good seats they had, and I'm like,
Mm,
yeah, I was like
same.
low towards the back, like I-10 and I-11 in theater and
I
auditorium.
got the very back,
Hmm.
and I got lucky because then, like, 3 hours later, my theater was almost sold out to the point where, like, only the handicapped seats were available.
Yeah, that's
And
like
the theater I was in was pretty big.
there was a point where one seat was left in my theater. It was a front seat on like one of the ends, not the exact end, but if
Mm,
you've seen it theater, you'll know what I mean. I I checked an hour before the movie was sold out, so I got a sold out show.
Damn.
same, almost. Yeah, same.
Exactly.
And it was like for me, it was Friday night, and for him, it was opening night Thursday.
Priorities.
Then again, Jack and I saw Infinity War like first ever showing on Thursday night, and it was an experience.
I mean, it's for freaking Jordans, and that was insane.
Yeah.
It was like going to see a movie in India. Like that's how it was.
That's nuts.
Yes.
I mean,
So anyway, back to Endgame spoilers. Um,
I mean, let me just say, as for where were we? We were on Fortnite. I like the scene where
yes.
Thor was trying, like, it was doing the parody on the typical angry gamer who will want to burn somebody's house down.
Yeah.
Corbin
Yeah.
Meek. Oh my god, that scene.
It was
I
like
was
one of
so
the
happy they were alive.
It's just, I was actually, I don't know. When I
And
first saw that, some people were saying that that gag went over their heads a little too. Well, they didn't like that gag as it went on. I didn't stop becoming entertained by it.
same. I was like dying inside because my theater tends to be quiet when I go to these movies. So I'm like, mm, like screaming and like yelling, whispering, like
My feeling was a mix. It was a mix between sometimes they were quiet, sometimes they were noisy. It was a kind of a good mix.
That's fair.
Yeah. I mean, I got some laughs, like, during the movie, but not like,
Yeah.
Yeah, we
like
our movie
every
theater
moment.
laughed a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Same. And it was weird because they laughed at the scene where Thor was like, I I went for the head after he decapitated Thanos. Oh yeah, Thanos got decapitated
Yeah,
I was trying to applaud during that
by
scene.
Thor. That was a weird scene. Like, why did he do that? He already cut off the arm.
I
Which
mean,
he should
what
have done
revenge?
in
Freaking
Endgame. That's
revenge.
just
That's what you
me.
do. That's what you do. You have to
I
remember what.
mean, Infinity War, whatever. Sorry.
I mean, why not? I mean, you remember in the last movie, it, it just stuck with him, so he had to do it.
yeah, you kind of have to.
I mean, once I saw it, I was like, ah, good guy. And I loved how he just goes into the light. Like, I'm like almost as if the movie's ending 20 minutes in. It reminded me of Vice, if you ever seen that movie. Because there's a scene like 40 minutes in the movie where, so the movie's on Dick Cheney. And it just says, in the end, it just talks about what happened afterwards. Barbara Bush did this, and George Bush did this, and Dick Cheney never got involved into politics again. Cast, and then it goes back to the movie.
That's yeah,
That's it. I thought that was great. I love that. Anyway,
yeah.
so going back to where we were, I mean, I as far as Doug being the movie, I did not expect that. I didn't find Doug to be the great. I mean, I don't hate him. I just don't think I like him as much as other people. I find him amusing, but him in this movie was
Wait, Doug?
kind of cool, I guess.
Wait, Doug? Who's Doug?
I thought, oh,
Remind me who he is again?
Doug. Oh my gosh, I forgot the name wrong. I got the name wrong. The guy who said another day, another Doug.
Oh, Korg.
Korg. Yeah, Korg.
Morgan Lee! Oh,
I don't.
Taika Waititi. Oh my God. So people on Reddit pointed out, like as a minor thing, Korg was wearing the exact same outfit as Taika Waititi at, I think, the Thor Ragnarok world premiere. The same exact outfit. Like, that's hilarious. Like that's a good nod to his like voice actor and motion capture actor.
Yeah, it's really funny.
That's interesting.
Oh my God. I also forgot, like when we were talking about the final battle, apparently Howard the Duck was there.
Wait, Howard the Duck?
Yes. Okay.
I didn't see him.
Hold on. I'm gonna show you guys.
I mean, again, it's so dense. Every single image has so many things going on.
People noticed Howard the Duck. Hold on. Um,
How did they notice?
please load Google. Ugh.
Chloe thing.
Okay. This is a spoilery image, just a fair warning. Um,
We're in spoilers right now, so this is.
oh my God, I have so many tabs open. Okay. Oh my God, I have so many tabs open. Okay, I'm gonna delete that. Delete that. Okay. Okay. Boom.
Hold on. No kidding. Howard the
Yes.
Duck, you piece of garbage.
You duck
Seth Green. Seth Green.
duck you.
Duck you.
Oh my God, Howard the Duck. I don't how I there are probably so many other characters we missed that during that final battle. Like there were probably like There are probably characters from Captain Marvel we haven't noticed. Like,
Yeah, this is too many characters for Twitter.
yeah, pretty much. Like, oh wait, I can zoom in. Look at him. He has a gun,
Howard
I
the
think.
Duck.
I think he has a gun. Oh my god. And is that the Ravengers? Holy crap.
Yeah.
That makes sense if it is, but holy crap. All right, I'm gonna, yeah, spoilers. This is why I tagged it spoilers.
Yeah, if we get copyright striked, that's gonna be a
Well,
toughie.
Oh, me? I don't care. You guys deal with it.
oh well, if YouTube doesn't want me showing that, then oh well. I'll just edit it out, I guess. But
Yeah, but it's a
it's
little.
not really a video, it's just a photo, but whatever.
Yeah, that's no biggie.
Still. I didn't like we obviously didn't show the clip of Cap with Mjolnir, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. Frick. I'm like doing three things at once, so it's.
Same. I'm like, what is going on? Like, I'm watching two streams, your stream and my stream. Excuse me. So yeah.
Makes sense.
This is what happens when we do stream. Like, and one person's watching.
Probably me.
All right, what else do you want to talk about?
I still got four people watching.
Oh, you want to talk about the time travel testing?
Oh yeah.
Man, that
That
was
reminded me of when like what was that a reference to? It was with I think it was with Scott Lang when he shrunk down.
wait.
Like Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know if it reminded me of anything. I just thought it was funny. I I like the joke where he comes back as himself. It's like, I think I just peed my pants. I don't know.
What
I think
was
I
it?
just peed my pants.
Oh,
I
I
don't
don't
know if
know.
it was
or
old me
me.
or young or baby me or
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 me.
me. And I
or
was like, oh my god.
or yeah, and that'll be a Mimi at some point. I don't know.
That will be a me.
Oh god.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Oh
What's the-
yeah, 2014 Thanos. Oh my god.
yeah,
Why?
it's still Josh Brolin, which is nice.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my god, the time travel. Can we talk about the time travel?
Yes, we
There's
can
no
talk
option.
about the time travel.
Um, First of all, I thought they were gonna go to Sokovia, and I thought we were gonna see Quicksilver again, and it was gonna make me cry again
I
because,
did not think we would do that.
then again, yeah, because like only the Mind Stone is there with Vision, hence,
Yeah,
But the idea of them going to 2012 New York makes more sense.
yeah, that would make sense considering, there were three Infinity Stones
At the
around
same
that same time.
Oh my god, can we talk about the ancient one being in 2012 and fighting monsters like off screen
Yeah, fighting the Chitauri off screen was kind of funny.
with the time stone around her neck?
Yeah. Why was the Eye of Agamotto with her?
I don't know. She at the time I think she was just protecting it.
I want to talk about the scene in New York where Captain America fights himself.
America's ass. Yes.
America's ass.
Oh
I have
my
sight on Loki. Oh my gosh, that's brilliant.
god. Oh my god.
I mean, not only was it a well choreographed fight, I like the reference to "I can do this all day."
And he goes, "Oh, I know."
Yeah,
um
I was dying laughing at that part.
and when like two caps like were talking, I was like, this is the Spider-Man meme all over again.
It really is.
Like every time. Nebula too, like when Nebula met herself.
Yeah,
Oh
that was
man,
that was kind of cool.
That was
It's
interesting.
not as exciting though, because I mean, you know, because Captain was thinking it was Loki. I don't know.
Yes,
That's just
which
what.
makes sense because he has the scepter,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
Loki can shapeshift according, and
and there's also that scene where Captain America was on the elevator. I thought it was just
I
at one
thought he
point,
was going to go the Winter Soldier route, and then all of a
exactly. I thought it was just going to
sudden,
say before he gets started, does anyone want to get out?
Jeremy Johns had that same thought. And I did too. But then he goes, Hail Hydra. And I go, is that a reference to the comics? Where Cap actually says Hail Hydra and is actually a part of Hydra.
I just nodded at that moment, like,
Yeah.
I just thought of that comic, like the stupid comic where Captain America was part of Hydra the whole time. That was just my comic book brain, like during the movie. Anyway, oh yeah, the cameos from the Hydra people, like in general.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I wasn't expecting them to return. Like, I thought they were just gonna show like 2014, 2012 Avengers, 2014 like Guardians and whatnot, but because they can't get
and
everybody. But
they also
they
showed
did.
2013 Thor. Uh,
Yes. Oh
Yeah.
my
Very,
god.
the,
very
like the
briefly they
worst
They
showed
Marvel
it.
movie
they
ever.
they made Dark World relevant again.
They
Ugh,
did.
stupid movie. What a stupid movie, actually.
I know, like that was like one of my least favorites MCU movies, but
I mean, it's not saying a lot because I gave it a 4, and that's actually the lowest grade I gave for an MCU movie, tied with Captain Marvel. But I I
Captain
don't know.
Marvel wasn't that bad though.
I honestly did not like it. I thought it was kind of ridiculous in some places. But
If they didn't have like the feminist messages in Captain Marvel, I would have liked it a lot more.
there's more than that, actually. I didn't like how they handled Nick Fury at the end.
Oh yeah.
That was stupid. Not to get sidetracked, but still. But
hey, at least he came back from the snap.
oh yeah, that's true.
And he was there. And Captain Marvel was like right behind him too.
Yeah.
No, right in front of him. And they didn't have this reunion. Like, what's the whole point?
I actually found it interesting that in this movie they actually shot Brie Larson's scenes before starting the production on Captain Marvel.
Oh yeah, and her hair was cut short for the
Yeah.
20
I
something
was like,
future
what the
scene.
hell was that haircut?
I don't know. She's trying to come
It's a reference to the comics where
trying to
she had
become the
that
next Scarlet Joe, essentially. Like
in the
with all these
comics,
changes
Captain
of
Marvel
hair.
had that haircut, so
Yeah. It remind me of Divergent, like
oh yeah.
where Triss would start off with her hair long in the beginning, and then she cuts it down short in Insurgent. I don't know. Anyway, so
Yeah, Captain Marvel didn't really do much, but then again, this isn't her movie. It's focused on the original six, which I like.
yeah, I like that too. I mean, it's a good. I'll use the term series finale because the reality is, even though Marvel, even though the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's a bunch of movies and TV shows, I treat the movies as one gigantic television show.
Yeah.
Mm,
And this is essentially the like if there's 3 phases right now. This is the third season, and this entire movie has been the series finale. Even
Yeah.
though technically we're getting more movies afterwards.
call
It's
the future movies spin-offs.
Yeah.
Like spin-off episodes, I don't know.
I'm at
spin-off
the point
shows.
I'm at the point where if they never make an MCU movie again, I'd be fine.
Yeah,
I'm all-
like this could have been the perfect ending to everything up to this point.
Mhm. But Black Panther and Captain Marvel made bunches of money, so yeah,
Oh
Disney.
yeah, also, there was no post-credit scene
I don't
at
care.
all.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
had metal
perfect ending.
clinking at
Although there was a sound which confused me, and it was the sound of like this banging hammer, which to me
That was
I
a
think
nod
Tony
for
Stark made.
Iron Man, the original Iron Man.
I did
Yeah.
not look for that because I knew there's going to be no end credits scene. I looked it up online before seeing
Oh,
it.
you did? Okay. Actually, I did too, just to make sure, because I didn't want to, like,
But I just heard
say,
about the metal clanking, and some people said it was a homage to Iron Man. One person said they thought it was because it was to symbolize that Marvel was not done. Like the wheels are still turning.
oh my god, wait. Um, I just had this thought my brother told me earlier today. So remember that scene where Cap sees Peggy in the 70s and she's in her office?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He mentions a name, and in the comics that person is Captain Britain.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
And she teases Captain Britain. So
Hmm.
I'm like, and my brother pointed that out to me because he goes on Reddit for Marvel Easter eggs, and he told me about it today.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Oh, and that Stan Lee cameo in the 70s, that caught me off guard.
Make love, not war.
Yeah, I didn't catch what he said. I was like, holy crap, Stanley
I,
looks young.
I heard what he said. He said, make love, not war, or not wars, something like that.
What a last cameo.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna. I don't know what they're gonna do with those cameos. Like, are they just gonna
I
not
don't.
do it?
I would be fine without them. Like,
I mean, same. Honestly, I'd be up for like director cameos at this point.
I don't know if
For example,
everyone.
Joe Russo. So there we
Well,
go.
that'd
Yeah,
be hard
exactly.
because the thing about Stan Lee is that he's kind of developed a reputation in the comic book society that everybody knows him. Not everyone knows the directors. I mean, I wouldn't if
Joe
the
Russo and Joe Russo and his brother did an amazing job.
if the Thor
Mhm.
if like, let's say they get the director from Thor: The Dark World. I forget who directed that movie. I don't care about that movie.
I don't care.
Let's if they get him and it's like, okay, cool. It's getting his paycheck. And I'll just scroll over to the next page. I mean, if it's John Favreau, I mean, well, technically he already plays Happy, but like, let's say, wasn't there a good director? Oh,
Yeah.
Joss Whedon. I think it's Joss Whedon. I'd be like, okay, cool.
Oh yeah, can we talk about uh Tony Stark's daughter?
Oh yeah, I love
Oh
you
yeah.
3000.
Um, so my brother pointed this out to me. So when his daughter says, "I love you 3,000," 3,000 in math terms is a ton.
Yeah.
So what she's saying is,
2000 is a
"I love
ton.
you a ton," which indicates that his Tony Stark's daughter may be smart, like really, really smart for her age.
Oh jeez, this could be setting up something in future years.
Uh,
Maybe I don't
uh,
know.
in math terms,
Well, it's 2,000, but it's more than a ton.
Could have like a backup for if this universe somehow stops making money. They could give it up for many
Well, they
years.
did mention, like, in
Iron
the
Lady.
movie, like, alternate realities because of what happened in this movie, which
Oh,
could indicate, oh my god, which could indicate an alternate timeline where the X-Men and Fantastic Four coexist with the MCU characters.
uh, I honestly do not
Did I
care.
just blow your mind?
I
yes.
honestly do not care if they exist in this
I
universe.
mean, Deadpool exists in the X Men's universe.
Yes, but that's
And
different.
didn't he also time travel in Deadpool 2
Yes.
during
There's Science Travel in Level 2 during the
the
end credits. Like, I don't know if you saw. Did you see the end credit scene for Deadpool 2?
I
Or
Yes,
did.
I saw it
Where
on
he
demand.
killed also baby Hitler.
oh yeah.
And Ryan Reynolds.
Well, he killed Ryan Reynolds before he made the mistake known as,
Yeah, yeah, Green Lantern. Mm, And I actually remembered seeing that in the theater. And I was actually at Disney World when I saw this. There was like a lady a couple rows behind me. Like she was just like laughing, and then she just applauded. Like,
I'm just gonna look at Endgame like Easter eggs on Reddit.
oh, okay.
aren't you on the r/endgame uh, subreddit now?
Um, no, I should probably go on that. r/endgame. Let's see. No, I am not. I will join that. Let's see.
I actually want to talk about Hulk at
Oh,
this.
go ahead. Oh yeah, Professor Hulk.
The hipster Hulk at this point.
I call him Professor Hulk because that's what he is in the comics. That's just me.
Yeah. I get it. Anyway, I one thing I really liked was first off, I mean, for those of you who complained in Infinity War we didn't get enough Hulk, I guess we got the nice borderline mix at this point.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
I mean, first that's one thing. I also like the scene with him and Ant Man where they try to get a selfie with with like a fan.
Oh yeah. Okay. Fun fact. I actually just remember this. So someone on Reddit pointed out that I think those kids, who were asking for the selfie were actually the Russos' like children.
Oh, I had to
Whoa.
look. I had to look at the credits.
Yeah, that's what people on Reddit were saying, and I'm
Let
like,
me,
wow.
let me look at
All
the.
right, the official Avengers Endgame Easter egg mega thread. Let's see.
Okay.
The music Steve and Peggy dance to is the same music that is played in Winter Soldier when Sharon tells him that he left his stereo on and he enters via his window to find Nick Fury.
Wait, Thor already made 3 movies,
Okay,
so
guys,
spoiler danger.
we were already
Guardian.
talking about
Oh yeah,
spoilers.
hold on. Thor already made 3 movies, so Guardians of the Galaxy, nah. As Guardian of the Galaxy,
Oh yeah, that's a real comic series.
the As Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes, look it up.
And then if they get somehow ever get Captain America in there, it'd be the American Asgardians.
Honest to God, I'd watch a movie like they. I wish Guardians Volume 3 would just be called as Guardians of the Galaxy because they have Thor now.
I mean,
Wait a minute. What if they try to bring back Gamora and Loki in that movie?
Loki.
I know
Oh,
that's impossible, but oh my God, that would be a great storyline.
It'd be
That's just me.
interesting, but I don't
My
know.
own hopes up, but I don't know. All right.
I don't know if I want Gamora back.
I don't know. Whatever.
It
Oh,
would ruin the meaning of the scene with her and Thanos at the end.
yeah. Okay. Actually, wait. I found an interesting Easter egg. See, remember the scene with Scott Lang and like returning to the future
yeah.
after 5 years, and remember
Yeah,
the van is held in cage number 616.
616.
I did not catch that.
I did not catch that either. Six.
Wow, that's
616.
it's literally the original like Marvel universe in the comics.
Okay.
Stanley.
New Asgard being located in I'm butchering this. I'm just gonna say Norway, which is where Odin and the Frost Giants did battle in the prologue of Thor 1.
Oh.
Also, it's where Red Skull found the Tesseract in First Avenger, and possibly where Odin was living in Ragnarok after Loki banished him.
Hmm.
Wait a minute.
Interesting.
Hold on a second. Okay, Ma- Stan Lee and his wife Joan Bucock got married in 1947. Then she died at 95. Died in 2017, and then Stan Lee died at 95 a year later.
Mm-hmm.
That can't be a
Yeah.
coincidence that they died at the same exact age, 95.
Interesting. But
Hmm.
I think like a lot of people might die at the same age, and some.
Oh Jesus, that's a window share, not a screen share. Okay, let's not make it a screen share instead. Oh wait,
But I will say, when it comes to Stanley's cameo, I mean, I know what direction they were going to take with it, but one of the predictions that I thought was interesting was
Okay.
if Tony Stark were to survive, some people thought that maybe the end would be him and Pepper at his wedding, at their wedding, had the movie been
Mhm.
not
Well,
gone 5 years, and Stan Lee would
there
be
could have been a wedding scene,
like
'cause
of uniting them together.
well, there could have been a wedding scene, 'cause, like, obviously he had a kid already.
Oh yeah, but I nobody expected the movie to go 5 years later. This is before it came out.
all right. Jesus, it's 7:44. It's almost 8 o'clock. Holy shit.
Hold on, let me mute. I gotta.
I actually do want to watch a movie tonight. I think about it.
My throat hurts from talking.
I just got here, so I'm just doing my best. Let's see something.
I'm sort of dying right now.
I mean, aren't we all?
Yeah, I mean, we're all dying essentially because all of our skin cells are dying, all of the cells in our body are dying, all of everything is dying.
We should play the Facts of Life theme for everyone just to prove that and make a parody of it as it plays. I mean, I guess I'll just wait for whatever happens. Whatever happens, happens. But as I was saying, had the movie gone from uh, in the same year, I would have expected to end it with Tony and Pepper getting married, and I was thinking Captain America was actually going to die instead of Tony,
Mm,
because Captain America is all about sacrifice.
yeah, and sacrifice is the main theme of anything.
Yeah, no sacrifice, no victory.
No sacrifice, no life.
No quote unquote Transformers, but whatever.
Transformers.
Michael Bay Transformers, at least in my mind.
Michael Bay, being the person that he is, sometimes is an asshole.
I mean, I imagine. I mean, this is.
Sorry,
I
guys,
mean,
I'm back.
actually, I will say one thing. We were just talking about Michael Bay for a second. The final battle. I thought about this on the train the other day. I had this movie been directed by Michael Bay. This would have been what would happen if Michael Bay were trying to go for an Oscar because of the end.
Hold on a second, I'm just going
Let's see what this
to. There we
is.
go. Anybody have a favorite game? Because I think we kind of ran out of stuff to talk about on Endgame.
How long have we been streaming?
I actually do have something to talk about.
Since we what?
I have something to talk about.
All right,
Oh,
go ahead.
go ahead.
So, towards the end, there's this one shot that kind of
Dad, no.
stood out to me.
Oh God. Okay.
I don't know. I think you might know what I'm talking about. Do you? Or
I
so
might know.
where all the women come in together.
Oh my God. And
I,
Peter was like, "Oh my God, my 12 moms."
My
wait,
12 moms.
wait, 12. Wait, somebody said that?
He didn't say that. I was like joking, but still, like I feel like that was what was happening. Like
I thought like there was like a lady next to you or something saying, "Oh, my 12 moms."
anyway,
I thought it was cool in the theater, but at the same time, I was like, this is almost forced
It was almost forced.
at the same time. But also, I did think about this the other day. What if we're all men? Would we think about that in sort of way? Would people think of that as forced?
well, I mean, I don't know cuz I don't know.
I don't
Well, it
know. I
wouldn't be
mean,
forced, but it's then people start getting annoyed
I
because
guess.
people are just pieces of garbage sometimes.
I mean, this generation, as far as I know, is supposed to be easily offended by anything that is in front of them. You put
Mm,
a crumb in front of them, they
They
scream.
they scream out in agony, saying, "Ah, it's a crumb."
I oh no, it's non-crumb supremacy. I don't
I
know.
really want to know
Yeah,
what this looks like.
now we're just talking about like what's wrong with humanity, which is a good thing.
Well, you know what? This is why Thanos
You're just
snapped.
going all
He
over the
didn't
place.
want people like
Like,
this. He
This is
wanted.
why the Thanos snap was right. We don't have to deal with this bull.
Yes, I know. All the helicopter crashing in the city. Uh, that was
yeah.
justified.
Speaking of
Let's
Thanos,
name
We wouldn't have people like Bill Burr though.
a. Aw, that's true.
Bill Burr is like an amazing man.
He's fantastic. I love his Conan interviews.
Oh yes.
oh
Now we're
man, like see, I'm like
you don't know who Bill Burr is?
I do, but I don't watch his comedy sketches because I'm not that into it. But you two can talk about it.
His
I mean,
stand-up comedies are amazing.
I don't usually see his stand-up comedy stuff, but I've enjoyed his interviews whenever he shows up. I actually saw. I don't know if you watched the podcast that Conan's doing right now, Conan O'Brien.
I
Bill
haven't
Burr was a
I
guest,
haven't
I
seen it.
think. Yeah, it's a pretty good podcast, by the way. So check it out. But to stay on point, I don't want to dive into. I don't know if you still have more to say about Bill Burr, but I have one thing to say about Avengers. Nick Fury. Okay,
Samuel
so
L. Jackson.
yes, Samuel L. Jackson, whatever. Anyway, so in okay, so he already died in the Winter Soldier, and now he died in Infinity War. So now he's died and come back twice.
Well, he's
Yeah.
faked his death.
Well, he faked his death,
Well, even
but he
so,
technically died for real in Infinity War.
yeah, whatever. Anyway, it just reminds me of Vision in some sort of way because in Infinity War he died twice.
Yeah, but like, there's a difference. Like, Vision died twice because of the time stone
Doesn't
thing.
matter.
I don't know. Like,
My argument, whatever.
There's no point in arguing.
yeah,
Thanos will snap me away.
Thanos just snaps everything away.
just to solve this problem. Oh yeah, can we talk about the fact that like if you snap again, like everyone who got snapped comes back, and then when Tony snapped with the gauntlet, he
Killed all
snapped
the Chitauri.
right away.
That is actually something that I will go into because I didn't think the Infinity Stones would actually do whatever you requested. I thought they were just like minute objects that just they literally would eliminate half of everything if they had enough power
Well,
combined.
Yeah,
no. The Infinity Stones, when combined together, have infinite power.
Well, yeah, even so, but I thought it can only have a limit to what you actually like. Has the power to eliminate half of a limit to the half of society. Whatever. I'm getting off
Yeah,
track here.
there's no limit to what you can do with them. It's just how much power is required and how much fortitude is required.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Anyway,
like Tony when he killed off all the Chitauri. It basically sapped his strength until he died.
Yeah, I actually will talk about that scene though, because when Tony grabbed the stones without like much knowledge, and then I see Thanos' gauntlet empty, and then it cuts to him. The moment he says, "I am Iron Man," I literally shrieked in the
I
theater.
know. I
I
was like,
This was me in the theater. I am Iron Man. I'm just like, yes! Like out loud in the audience. That was me.
so many callbacks. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
there were
Like
a lot of callbacks.
Avengers Assemble with him holding Mjolnir, the shield, and
I I was
everyone
I was
MC in the
wooing at that point.
background. I was like,
I was basically starting all the applause breaks and stuff like that.
also, Jack, you said in your like non-spoiler review or whatnot that you almost cried during the movie. At
Almost.
what points did you almost cry at?
I was on the verge of tears for basically the whole movie.
There's certain points where I like almost was building up tears. I didn't break or anything. I was just like, man, this is emotional.
Yeah,
Um,
like when Iron Man died.
yeah.
I mean, wow. I went in the direction I didn't expect it to go, but I
Yeah, but I should probably talk less loud considering my dad and my little brother want to see the movie and they're like right next door.
oh jeez.
Oh, jeez.
So,
You didn't bring them with you?
no, I didn't bring them with me.
No.
No, because it was with Nick, remember?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
My sister, I would have gone with my sister, but she didn't want to go. I don't even think she cares about the franchise anymore.
It's a good
Because I
franchise.
tried bringing her to Spider Verse, and she said, I'm good.
I saw Into the Spider Verse on
Oh,
January 1st.
I
Hmm.
saw it Christmas Day.
I saw it opening weekend in IMAX.
Nice.
You want to know what the best thing about Into the Spider Verse was?
But
The fact that it broke me.
like, how?
It broke me as in I finally cried during a movie.
That happened to me to a movie recently. How to Train Your Dragon 3.
It was designed to be an ending.
I haven't seen that yet.
I need to see it too. So, no spoilers, please.
No, I don't worry. I'm not going to spoil anything.
Unless you
But
like that sort of thing.
yeah, I will say towards in the funeral scene of Endgame, one I didn't see this during my first viewing. Apparently, there was a kid there that like a young, like not too young, but it's kind of like a young guy.
Oh,
Apparently, it was
oh,
the kid from Iron Man 3.
yeah. I noticed the first viewing.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Elias
Harley.
noticed the first viewing as well.
Harley. I was kind of expecting him like during the movie, not like during the funeral.
I wouldn't expect him at all. I mean, I don't see how it makes sense.
I mean, like he could have been like I don't know, like
Yeah, there's no scene discussing their contact information or something like that. But at the same time, it was cool to see him.
oh, and Happy talking about cheeseburgers with Tony's daughter.
Oh yes, and they had the Burger King product place in the first Iron Man movie. It was like a throwback to that.
Yeah, yeah. That was a nice callback. Um,
Yeah, this movie was just basically one gigantic love letter to everything
yeah,
that
to
came
the
before.
fans. Um,
Like if they, it's like if they wrote a, like I know they already got a Simpsons movie, but if they wrote another Simpsons movie and it's supposed to be a culmination to the entire series, and like they have every single catchphrase, like and every
John-
single character. Uh,
yeah.
yeah, like imagine the riot in the movie, like, but like it's basically full. Like all of Springfield is full of Simpsons characters, and just like some people just can't get in there.
It's 8. Fun.
Yay!
Hey, it's like 7:58 for me.
That's what it says here for me too.
Are you like ahead in the future?
he used a time stone, and it's
Yeah.
where apparently things are flowing naturally.
Anybody play any video games?
Occasionally,
Sort of.
I'm
I mean,
actually in the middle of Cuphead on Switch right now.
I'm in the middle of this game called Just Shapes and Beats on my PC right now. So I'm like streaming and playing the game at the. I'm streaming, playing the game, and also doing this at the same time. So it's like three things at once.
Nice. I mean, once I'm done with this, I'm either going to go watch a movie or just go back on my Switch and play Cuphead. So
Cuphead's great, but
I actually have it on the
it's so
PC.
hard.
my parents
I
downstairs are watching Aquaman right now, and they still haven't seen it.
I need
wait,
to
they
see Aquaman.
Hmm?
I need to see Aquaman.
I actually just bought the steelbook for it.
Oh, nice.
Got a 4K steelbook, but I yet to open it, and I can't show it because my freaking camera's not operating.
That sucks. You need a new laptop.
I actually have a spare one in the basement. I could probably use that if I never need a camera.
Hmm.
I'm using my Logitech camera that I just like kind of had.
Maybe I could probably buy a webcam and just use that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I,
can. It's more pricey though.
I just try an old used one or something.
Sure, sure.
I mean, I don't need it for anything. I'm not like a Twitch streamer. Or,
oh hey, Twitch streamer here.
eh,
But you don't stream much on Twitch yet.
I don't stream much on anything anymore.
I
I
know.
don't.
I stream on YouTube.
I just write my blog. I have basically full dedication to that. I just actually put out my Endgame review, and I put out a review today for the documentary Apollo 11. And I actually still have to review Shazam. And on Tuesday, I'm going to see Long Shot with Seth Rogen and Charlize
I
Theron.
don't have to she's
I want
Shazam,
to.
but
I want to see, or I saw Shazam opening day.
Opening Friday?
Yeah.
Nice.
So
I was actually going to
although
go
I
see
do
it.
not care about Shazam spoilers, just so you guys know. Like, I
you're
know
just
this is
gonna see it.
the Avengers Endgame review podcast, but you know,
No spoilers for anything of the remote sort called
I
any
was actually gonna,
movie that is more or less recent.
yeah, I mean, I was going to say, I actually almost went to see Shazam on opening day. I actually, on Friday, on opening Friday, I had an interesting situation where I had no classes, but I had was I have one class on Friday usually, and that didn't technically get canceled. I had to go to a meeting, but I on the way to school, I take the train, and I could have gone to maybe the AMC Assembly Row or something like that, and gone to see the movie because they actually had a 9:30 show in the morning, and I almost gone to see that. And I thought to myself, I don't want to waste my time, even though I would love to see it. So I just stayed home and just worked on a homework assignment and just stayed wise. And I
What
saw in
school
the
do you go to, Jax?
oh, I
I'm
forgot
sorry.
about that.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
What school do you go to?
Which movie? Which movie did I go to?
College, school.
I go to LaSalle College in Newton, Auburndale.
Oh, no kidding.
Really?
Damn. I'm going to North Shore Community College,
Hmm.
or
Nice.
rather next year, rather in
Nice.
like roughly a couple of days, or
Hmm.
rather not a couple of days, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Give or take. We'll call it a couple of days or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
I want
we'll
to
use
talk
the time
about.
stone to get you all the way to college.
Please don't.
Oh, okay. Oh, we're delving off topic again. So, oh God, my water bottle. So I forgot completely about the nod to the Vision from Age of Ultron, like Tony's nightmare. Like
uh,
that entire scene. before the whole final battle thing, that was like almost a reference to that nightmare because of Cap's broken shield. Cap like almost dead. But then,
Oh,
which is weird because in the vision, everyone but Tony dies, but in reality, Tony is the only one that died.
that's interesting. I I will admit I forgot a lot about Age of Ultron in that scene
Mm,
because let's face it, I thought it was an above average movie, not but very disappointed by it. And
I
so
don't
I
know.
didn't think about that.
When like Thanos broke Cap's shield in half, I immediately thought of that like nightmare scene from Age of Ultron, where
Yeah,
like Cap's shield was broken like that.
I forgot
exactly.
about that scene.
Like that was literally foreshadowing Endgame.
Yeah, it was foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Either that or this was fan service.
I'm
Either
just trying
way.
to find topics to talk about here. Oh my god.
I mean, you said we can't talk about this movie without spoilers,
Exactly.
and now we're having trouble with spoilers. Either that or we're covering everything.
The other guy who was talking in the support group in the scene was Jim Starlin, the guy I mentioned earlier. The guy who created Thanos in the comics. That's what I meant.
Hey, Jim Star.
Um, edit
Actually,
the gentleman who speaks after Joe Russo about his date.
mhm. I mean, let's talk about Captain America's end per se. And
Sure, yeah.
I I'm just wondering where Thor's hammer is now. That's my question.
The Mjolnir?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I
exactly,
saw
Thor.
Most
it
likely
behind
back
him.
in the past.
I'm just wondering where exactly it is. I mean, to spawn a question.
Wait a minute. Didn't like Tony, not Tony, not freaking Tony, he's dead now. Didn't Steve like return like
He waited
the
70
like the
years.
stones and the Mjolnir back to their original like origin place?
I don't know. I know
Wasn't he
it was
tasked
on the
to
team.
do that?
Yeah, he was tasked to return the Infinity Stones along with um,
Along with
So,
the hammer.
okay, I just thought of this. So you know how Red Skull's the protector of the Soul Stone?
yeah.
Yeah.
Does this mean Cap like met Red Skull again?
Yeah, did he go back to
Yeah, but it's not as
Mjolnir?
cool because it's not Hugo Weaving.
Still, it's Red Skull, like his arch nemesis.
Yeah.
There has to be a
Yeah,
deleted scene with Cap and Red Skull. There has to be.
but I like it better when it's Agent Smith.
Yeah, but whatever.
I hated the fact that Scarlett Johansson had to die.
I I
I
hated that, but at the
know.
same time, actually this does bring up a question. What are you gonna do for the Black Widow movie?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
heard
if it would
this
have to be set in the
uh,
past.
Prequel.
or in an alternate timeline.
Oh boy.
I don't know. I don't know what Disney's gonna do. And Loki too.
I honestly do not
Then
care
again, I
about
heard
their
it's gonna be centered
series.
on young Loki with Tom Hiddleston narrating. From what I
I,
heard, it
I
could
do
be.
not want to get stream Disney Plus when it comes out. I'll be honest. So I don't care what they do with the series.
Hey, my if I'm getting Disney Plus, my mom's paying for it, so I'm not paying any money.
If I get Disney Plus, I'm not paying for it, and I'm probably not watching it.
If I
I like
get Disney
I,
Plus,
I like my physical media. I don't care, and cable. So I have a feeling that when streaming services all get, when streaming services all come together, it's going to be more expensive than cable. That's all I'm going to say.
Mm,
anyway, I should we should probably finish this off, shouldn't we?
sure, yeah.
Because it's
So we've
Whatever.
been streaming too long.
we've I've been streaming for an hour and 14 minutes. You've been streaming probably a lot longer.
Yeah, so we can still like talk like after it ends, but like yeah.
Hold on, let me go and see whether your stream. How long? You
96
started.
minutes ago.
Yeah, you started an hour and 40 minutes almost ago.
Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna stop mine since we've been talking for like.
I'm gonna stop mine as well. So
Yeah, so this
all
has
right,
been the
the
uh,
review.
review podcast, which kind of went off topic for like several minutes.
Minutes.
Then again,
Yeah.
it's hard now to talk about this movie without giving away, like, not giving away anything. So,
Wait. I see in your recommended YouTube videos, Endgame spoiler talk and the future of the MCU by Odin's movie blog. 262 people watching.
what? Oh my god. People want to see that more than this.
Yeah,
Which,
which is this is a clusterfuck.
like, I don't even know what the future of this franchise is like. I
I
don't even
honestly don't
care
care at this
anymore.
point.
Anyway, let's. I'm gonna end this. So, if you guys want to plug your stuff again, since
Yeah.
and Jack, since you joined late, but it's fine.
All right. So, as you don't know, if you're tuning in late, my name is Jack. Jack Drees to be pretty specific. If you want to find me, you can find me on Twitter at Jack Drees. That's JackDrees. You can also find me on Instagram at Real Scene Before. And I also have a blog that is Seen Before, SCENE B4. And you can type in www.seenbefore.wordpress.com if you want to find that. Be sure to subscribe. Check out my review for when we were talking about Avengers Endgame, along my other content, including my review for Apollo 11, which I uploaded less than 24 hours afterwards. I have a couple more reviews planned, such as Shazam, Longshot, and possibly The Hustle, which is coming out in a couple weeks because I got passes to an early screening. So, yeah, you want to check that out? Go ahead. If you like movies, I'll see you there.
All
And
right. In three, two, one, I'm stopping streaming.